I was saying, what do you think about there? What the other guys have been saying? Replacing the voting population, basically the demographics. In general, as we've been saying.
Absolutely. It's been the ploy for a long time, to do that, to change district amounts. I mean, anytime you let apparatus go unchecked like that, it's going to have consequences in the end. A lot of our cities and our towns along our borders and stuff, they're not set up for these influx of people, as far as materials and stuff. But if all of a sudden you have, another 10,000 people move into a district, and they're all here on the Biden train or Democrat train, or even if they're going for Trump, I mean it's it's going to overload the system, alter the system. I don't know about overload, but alter the system and the outcome of both. So I mean, that's why they need to come in legally. And
Right.
I mean, nobody's against immigration on this channel. I'm sure.
No.
I support legal immigration. God bless all those that come to our shores and obey our laws, come in legally, because good Lord, they jump through hoops. I've had some friends that brought their spouses here, and it's just been every hoop you can be imagined thrown at them. Uh, but they
I know
persisted, and
what that's all about.
they
I
came
know
in the
what that's
legal
all
way.
about.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they
Well,
came in the legal way, but you got some cat that just paid somebody $2,000, $3,000 to come across, and there's a lot of problems with the people illegally coming in, other than uh, changing the voting districts. There's a lot of kids being just disappeared out of this,
well,
and and military age men coming across and catching all kinds of terror people that are on our terrorist watch list. Come on.
and that's something. Yeah, exactly. Like, you were just saying, like, there's illegal immigrants who literally wait, like family members, especially like brothers, sisters, uncles, whatever, nieces, nephews, wait 8, 12, 15 years, and then these illegal immigrants who are like this, what we're just gonna call them illegal, jump across and are
It
like,
it took it took
hey, we're
us
here.
it
I
took
mean,
us when my wife was going to come over here. It took us. It was a little over 2 years. We waited for her visa to be approved to be able to come here,
yeah,
and over and she's still not a citizen now. Um, and she's been here for almost 8 years now. She's been here, but now she has the ability, and because of the influx and of them being so behind. I mean, there was a shit. I think it was like 26 months. Her green card was expired
waiting on
because.
renewal.
I mean, they sent her a piece of paper that said it was literally a piece of paper, and that said, due to our being backed up, blah blah blah. I mean, we've done everything legally, but this is on their end, not ours. But they just sent a piece of paper saying present this if needed. So it was like everywhere that we went, everywhere she had to go, she had to carry this piece of paper, like a letter sent to us, if we were traveling or so. It was like the most ridiculous thing I've ever
A
seen in my
letter from
life.
the Queen.
Right. And it's like you're supposed to put that out, and show your identification. So for that time period, I mean, she couldn't get an ID, she couldn't get anything.
Well,
So
that,
she's basically sitting there with nothing.
well,
How are you supposed to get by?
yeah, well, that's the point. That's the point we talked about briefly the other night. Is because I knew your situation there, and then I think you realized, oh, this this dipshit over here, he actually knows a little bit more because I went through some of the same situation. Not this extent like you have done or dealt with time wise, but having to deal with the background checks, the financial situations, the
Oh yeah,
inspection,
yeah. Let's talk about the money.
etc. Yeah, so it's like you have to deal with these things, but so when you talk about illegal immigration, people just don't goddamn understand. Like they're jumping people that are waiting in line legally, going through all the inspections, background checks, financial checks, make sure they're not a burden on society, etc., for years, if not even a decade plus, and they're just jumping the line like, hey, I get free shit.
Well, and the fact that they're using global warming as an excuse for a lot of the people coming seeking asylum is dumb. I mean, and they are, and that's what's so ridiculous.
That's so weak,
I
dude.
can't stop laughing. Sorry.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Everybody wants a better life, okay? I mean, everybody. The world is not fair. Where you were born is not fair. Just because you want a better life does not make you an asylum seeker. Just because you walk, 5,000 miles in a caravan up to something does not make you an asylum seeker. What are you running from? What are you doing? And, I get so tired of hearing these people who, and I mean, I understand where people are coming from because it's an emotion-based thing. They want to say, well, these people just want better lives. Well, everybody in the fucking world wants a better life. I mean, we all want better lives. I want to win the damn lottery tonight.
So
everybody wants it. So you can't.
Oh, sorry.
No. I mean, that's basically what I'm saying. I mean, you can't base it on that, and you can't base it on feelings. You can't base it on anything other than what is actually legal and what and why. If they're like Cuba, we accepted those people because it was a regime took over and they were threatening people's lives and killing people. So yeah, at that point, those were refugees fleeing from persecution and things like that. But just coming up here from South America, and now you got people flying into South America from other countries coming up here. It's just fucking ridiculous.
It's like 28 countries now. I think 28 plus countries have been quote unquote caught at the border.
Right. To Tia's point about America has done that, plenty of times in its history, helping out refugees and stuff like that. Back in the day when Hungary wanted to say F you to Russia, and that didn't work out well for them. So they had like 40,000 refugees that were either going to get killed or starve to death. So America took all 40,000. I mean,
look at the Italians and the Irish.
Right. That's
what I mean. That's what we do.
Yeah.
This is a great segue into this because you guys probably you've seen, and I don't know if you watch, but you've seen Ben Shapiro, correct?
Of course.
So this is a great segue into this little clip we have here because this shows kind of the hypocrisy, though, as to what we're kind of talking about. Where it's like, no, you have to accept immigrants. They're all people. It's a humanitarian crisis. So, DJ, oh, that's me. Roll the clip.
Just think that anyone can come to the U.S.
Absolutely. Go to the Statue of Liberty. What's it say? All is welcome.
Dude, this is great because I just happened to pick up 3 guys from Honduras. They were at Home Depot. They're from Honduras and they have nowhere to go. So this just works out perfect. Look, Hector takes medication twice a day, and right now they got to use the bathroom. All 3 of them go to.
Gracias.
Is it cool if they stay here?
No.
Why not?
You're not allowed to stay here.
What do you mean?
I don't know them. Who are they?
So they can't stay here then? It's cool if they come to the country, just not your house.
No. Come on, bro.
That guy immediately builds a Trump wall right in front of his house.